wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish.
What's going on, guys? Fuzzy A back with another video. Today what we're going to be talking about is Mookie Betts better than Mike Trout? I know we're not talking about Fortnite, but some of these Fortnite YouTubers, man, they're just so cringy. I know the title of this video has made you very angry, but I promise you guys, okay, you don't want to harm me, okay? I'm armed. I'm armed. And if this wand does not scare you enough, check this out. Now that everyone has clicked off the video, we can finally say Mookie Betts is better than Mike Trout, at least in 2018, okay? Let me just clarify that. In 2018, Mookie Betts has been the best player in baseball. I'm not saying he's better overall, and maybe not in the future, but right now, 2018, Mookie Betts is better. So what I have for you guys on the screen right now is ESPN's Player Rater. So if you guys don't play fantasy baseball, you don't really know what this is. What Player Rater is it takes all of the stats that a player has into account, and it accumulates it into one stat. So right now, Mookie Betts is destroying the league. He has 16.41 Player Rater points, and the next best player is Justin Verlander at 12.48. So he's almost 4 points better than the next guy. That's insane. Now I want to make something very clear. I still think that Mike Trout is the best player in all of baseball. He's on pace to shatter the Babe Ruth record for WAR in one season, so that alone should tell you Mike Trout is the real deal. The only reason why I'm making this video is I want to make sure that you guys understand how good some of the other players are in baseball, especially Mookie Betts. I'm not even a Red Sox fan. As you can tell, I'm a diehard Indians fan, which is nice to see because both Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez are on the top 10 for this list, and then we have Corey Kluber at number 15. So the Indians, they're in pretty good shape. But guys, we have to make sure that we understand that there are more players in baseball aside from Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, and Bryce Harper. Okay, Mookie Betts. Oh gosh, the voice crack. I am so sorry. Don't click off yet. Let me just go back. So guys, like I was saying, the main reason why I'm making this video is I want you guys to understand how good some of these players are. I can't actually believe, because I used to play baseball. I can't believe these guys are putting up these stats in the majors. This is absolutely insane. These guys are incredible. There's no other word to describe them. I want you guys to fasten your seatbelts because I'm about to show you Mookie Betts stats. Now you would have thought I'm reading off someone's first half stats. These are the first month and a half stats of Mookie Betts. He's hitting .364 with 46 runs, 13 home runs, 28 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. I mean, what more do you want from someone? Now, I am no mathematician, but I know .364 is godlike. I know 46 runs already, godlike. 13 home runs, he's tied for the major league lead with his buddy JD Martinez. 28 RBIs, that's pretty good. He's not going to lead the league in RBIs, but that's still pretty dang awesome. And 11 stolen bases. I mean, what can Mookie Betts not do? The guy that we're going to compare Mookie Betts to is Mike Trout. So if we take a look at Mike Trout's stats, now they were really good to about a week ago, but as you can see, he had a 1 for 5, an 0 for 2, an 0 for 1, an 0 for 2, an 0 for 2, an 0 for 4, and an 0 for 4. So he is in a slump right now, but that still doesn't mean that he's not having a great season. On the year in 2018, Mike Trout is hitting .290 with 34 runs, 12 home runs, 25 RBIs, and 8 stolen bases. So the only thing that I can say is yes, he is behind Mookie Betts in every single category, but that's because he's in a big slump right now. So I think this is going to be such an amazing season. We're going to have Mookie Betts versus Mike Trout in the AL MVP run, and I don't know who's going to win because Mike Trout can turn it on like that, whereas Mookie Betts, he just seems to be the definition of consistent. Now we're going to talk about two more players, Manny Machado and Francisco Lindor. So by the end of this video, I'm going to ask you guys a question. I'm going to give you 5 players to choose from: Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, Francisco Lindor, Bryce Harper, and Manny Machado. Who do you take first overall if you are building your team today? As much as I love Francisco Lindor, I think it's going to be hard to pick him over Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, or Manny Machado, but I promise you guys, he's having a really good year as well. So with that being said, let's take a look at Lindor's stats before we get into Manny Machado and Bryce Harper. So on the year, he's hitting .314 with 36 runs, 12 home runs already, 27 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases. So as of right now, I would say Francisco Lindor is the second best shortstop in all of baseball. If Manny Machado stayed at third base like he has been playing all throughout his career, I would say pretty confidently that Francisco Lindor is the best shortstop in baseball this year. I do want to make it clear that I do know that Carlos Correa is still alive, but this year alone, it's got to be Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, and then Carlos Correa as the top 3 shortstops in all of the game. But these stats are insane, and if you factor in his glove and his arm as well, Francisco Lindor is having an amazing year. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Manny Machado. So what's funny is all of the players that we've talked about so far are in the American League. So the American League is going to be set for a long time because all of these guys are like 26 and younger. I'm almost 22 years old. I can never imagine being this good at one thing in my life. And as we can see, Manny Machado is hitting .339 with 26 runs, 14 home runs. So he's actually leading the league. I thought that JD Martinez and Mookie Betts were leading the league at 13, but Manny Machado took over yesterday with the 1-for-4 day. He had 1 home run and 2 RBIs, and he's got 40 RBIs to go along with 2 stolen bases. Now, I want to tell you guys something. I was with Cougs46 at an Angels game a couple days ago, and this guy put on a show. He was amazing, and the fact that he's hitting .339 with 14 bombs and 40 RBIs already, I mean, who do you pick? I don't think you have a wrong answer in this debate. And just going through this website, it's so much fun because there are so many players having an amazing season. So Ozzy Albies, I think he's like 22 years old, 283, 40 runs, 13 home runs, 31 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Absolutely incredible. We have AJ Pollock down here. He's coming back. He's having an amazing season. He was injured the last 2 years. He's got 293, 23 runs, 11 home runs, and 33 RBIs to go along with 9 stolen bases. So he's having a comeback year. Garrett Cole is having a comeback year. Jose Ramirez is putting up monster numbers, 13 home runs already, and he's like 5'8". This guy's incredible. And one more thing I'm going to throw into the mix is JD Martinez might be the best hitter in all of baseball. A .344 average with 13 home runs, 38 RBIs. That's incredible right here. If you go back to his last 162 games, the guy has hit 58 home runs while hitting .314. That's incredible. That's triple crown like. So right now what's interesting to say as well is that Mookie Betts, Manny Machado, and JD Martinez are in the running right now to possibly take the triple crown this year, which makes the case for Mookie Betts as the best player in baseball all that more crazy because he's also got 11 stolen bases and he's got a Gold Glove and a pretty decent arm as well. I mean, the guy can do everything. Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, who do you take? What's also really fun about this website is the fact that you'll be able to see how good some of these players are that really aren't talked about. Ender Inciarte putting up amazing stats with 18 stolen bases already to go along with 4 home runs. My gosh, Gene Segura, what is he putting up? So he's got a .307 average with 2 home runs, 28 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. He got 4 stolen bases on the 15th. Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. Shohei Ohtani in his first season is 3-1 with 43 Ks with a .358 ERA. His batting stats, he's hitting .321 with 12 runs, 6 home runs, and 17 RBIs. The guy, he's the real deal, man. Aaron Judge is also having an MVP-like season with a .307 average with 33 runs, 11 home runs, 35 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. So that .307 average, that's what he needs to do. If he can hit 300, my gosh, watch out for this guy. Then we have Freddie Freeman, who is putting up monster numbers as well with 8 home runs, 32 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. That's not too bad for a first baseman. Starling Marte, again, what more can you say about this guy with .308 average, 6 home runs, and 10 stolen bases, doing all. Javier Baez, D. Gordon, everyone like that. So I really love this website. You guys do have to take a look at it. Now, one play that we have to talk about before the video ends is Bryce Harper. Now, he doesn't have the best average right now, but his counting stats, those are still pretty elite with 30 runs, 13 home runs, 30 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. That's still pretty good. But the reason why I'm including him right now, even though he doesn't have the best stats, is the fact that I still think that a lot of people would be convinced that he is the best player in baseball. Even with the seasons that Mookie Betts, Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, and Mike Trout, the seasons that they're having right now, some people would still argue that Bryce Harper is better than all of them. And I don't know if that's because he was #1 in the draft. He's younger than all of them and has the most potential, and he's injured a lot, so that kind of holds him back. But right now, the .232 average is his #1 issue. So if he can get that up to like 280, 290, watch out, guys. This guy is incredible as well. And guys, that's pretty much going to do it for me. All I really wanted to accomplish by this video is I wanted to start a discussion. Who is going to be the best player going forward, whether it's this year or the next couple years? I personally think that Mike Trout is still going to be the best player in all of baseball. I think right now he's just in a little bit of a funk. But Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, Mookie Betts, Bryce Harper, they're all in the running right now. And there's also a lot of players up and coming. There's Jose Ramirez, there's AJ Pollock, there's Javier Baez, there's Starling Marte, there's Aaron Judge, there's so many different players, and even players that you might not know about. Tommy Pham is having an incredible year, .302 average, 31 runs, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, and 7 stolen bases. Aaron Nola, Edwin Diaz, Eddie Rosario, all of these players are having an amazing seasons, and you might not really even know about them. Kevin Pillar, Nick Markakis, Mitch Haniger. I mean, come on, now these guys are having incredible seasons. You guys have to take note, put some respect on their names, and let's have a discussion. Who is the best player in all of baseball? And I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in the comment section down below. So go ahead and leave a comment on this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and slap a like on this one. Also, if you want to see Walk Up Song episode 3, let's get this video to 300 likes. So episode 3, 300 likes, it just makes sense. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you guys stay civil in the comment section. It's not supposed to be a big heated debate or anything like that. All I'm trying to do is get your brain going. I'm trying to recognize players that maybe not many people talk about, and just have some fun conversation about baseball, because I love baseball and I know you guys do as well. So guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna go drink some water because I just talked a lot. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out.